I feel so good. I got breath in my lungs.
Today's been a good day. Got off the Mississippi. We left the, what was the name of that harbor?
Rosedale.
Rosedale Harbor. Got into the Mississippi. We're wicked current. 6.5 knot current with big old swells, you know. And tug traffic everywhere. So that slowed us down this morning. Okay. That is March 23rd, 2026. Duration 8 hours, 10 minutes. Kind of a short day, actually. We lost about 45 minutes to locks. The first lock was coming off the Mississippi River into the White River. The water on the Mississippi is so high, we just drove across the dam. Didn't even have to go through the lock.
The lock was underwater.
The lock was just full of logs. So, we went 45.5 miles today. Average speed 6.2, max speed 9.1. And we've been flying since we left the Mississippi. I mean, moving right along. Now, the second lock we got into, we only come up a couple feet there, I believe.
If that.
Wasn't much. But we picked up a rope or something.
Yes.
On the port prop. And it was making all kinds of racket. And, we reversed the prop and tried to clean it up. But we did, that actually happened while we were pulling into the lock. But, we didn't have any trouble locking through there. Got out of there. The prop kind of cleaned up a little bit. We didn't have any vibration or anything. Then we get to the next lock where it came up quite a ways, probably 10 feet?
And it was slow.
Yeah. I reversed it a couple of times there, and I think we got everything off the prop at that time. And then, we went through the White River Canal over to the Arkansas River, and we are now on the Arkansas River. We're east of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. We'll pass Pine Bluff tomorrow. Found the first anchorage that we could that seemed halfway decent, and you know, anchorages are few and far between on the Arkansas River. A lot of restricted area, and I don't know what causing it. Maybe it's because of all the eagles and stuff here or something. You know, I don't know. Man, they got dikes everywhere here, so we really got to be on our toes, staying in the channel and keeping everything squared away. Can't think of anything really exciting today.
No.
You know, that Mississippi River for about 2.5 hours, that was the roughest water we've had on the Mississippi the whole way up. And then, were we still on the Mississippi when we saw that one pleasure craft?
No, we were still in the Mississippi, not far from the White River.
Yeah, that's the only pleasure craft we saw between New Orleans.
And we're not talking about little
And
fishing
here.
boats. We're talking about
Yeah.
like this one,
Haven't
big
been-
pleasure.
We've seen more fishing boats on the Arkansas River
Yeah.
than we did on all of Mississippi. I expected more traffic, and that boat was from Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we found them on Nebo, and you know, my cousin Jeff, he's watching this on Nebo. He has his computer set up
Yeah.
with Nebo set up on one side and Marine Trader on the other, and he's tracking me and Wade all the time. He's just him and Larry. Larry goes up there and checks it out.
Marine
So-
Trader or Marine
Marine Tracker. I'm
Tracker?
sorry. Yeah,
I was going to say
Marine Tracker.
Trader sounds like.
Selling boats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, Marine Tracker. I'm sorry.
There you go.
But that just does the MMSI numbers, but it's not real time like Nebo.
Uh-huh.
You know, they're generally 2-3 hours behind, sometimes a day behind.
Wow.
So you can't necessarily go by that. If you pay for the high dollar subscription, then you get real time. But boat's done fantastic. We went. Oh man, it was some great sleeping last night. The weather was so calm.
We slept with our windows open.
Windows open. And,
I'm sure Aaron slept under 3 layers of blankets. Yeah.
But it was nice. It really
Talk
was.
to the camera. Not to me.
Talking
to the
to you.
camera. Okay. But she wants you to look at the camera.
Okay.
No,
I
it's
will
when
look
the
at
camera's
camera.
at a different spot and I'm trying to control it from my phone. He always looks at me.
Sorry.
Yeah, the windlass remote is working well.
Everything works fine.
It took some doing to get it fixed, but Carl and Aaron managed it.
No, everything's been working really well. You know, the generators are doing well.
We still have to prime. When we say prime the starboard generator, it's the water that cools it is losing its prime.
Right. Not the injector system. Injector system's working perfect.
Yeah, so we put the heat sensor
Heat gun.
heat gun on it, and we open up fresh water and lake water, in this case lake water,
River
seawater, whatever, river water, and you
Raw
open up
water.
you open up both faucets and get that water going through there, and then use the heat gun to make sure the temperature's going down to keep the generator from overheating.
I'm sure those filters are dirty.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know the midship head needs to have, that screen needs to be cleaned. Chunks of stuff are coming through.
Oh, that's yeah.
Everything needs cleaned.
Yeah. There's these holes in the hull called through holes of all things, and there'll be a basket-shaped screen in there, and that
Strainer.
thank you, and the strainer attempts to get
Well,
most.
it catches most of the critters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have flushed the head before,
And Walmart
and
bags.
a snail came through, so I knew there was a hole in that particular strainer.
I put new strainers in there.
Yeah. There is one strainer we've not gotten to because it's going to require her to basically climb underneath the.
Either that or I gotta stand on my head.
Yeah. So.
The
it's
one
an-
on port in front of the engine?
Yeah. It's the
We've
engine
already
room
discussed
thing,
that, yeah.
So.
I already
You know,
looked
the
to see.
bilges are dry. We've used no oil. The whole trip from Orange Beach to here, we've used 2 gallons of oil.
That's
Total.
about right. Yeah.
You know, and that's
I-
been some hard running.
I keep track of the oil that we've used. I do the ship's log, And I also do the interim check. So I'm looking in the bills to make sure that the
Watching those fuel vacuum gauges, you know,
Mhm.
I had to change fuel filter this morning because I'm running a 2 micron filter, not the 20 or the 30,
mhm.
okay, to try to clean that as good as possible.
Yeah, I mean, 45-year-old boat, 45-year-old fuel tanks, 45-year-old everything. So yeah, so that's one of the things, and that's something we added this time. Usually when I did interim checks on previous trips, I wasn't checking the
Right.
the pressure gauges.
But you didn't know what to look for.
Or I
You
wasn't
know,
told to.
I hadn't told you.
And so this time I caught it, and I'm like, hey, Carl, this is increasing
The vacuum gauge is
vacuum,
going
yeah.
up. Yeah, once it gets into the yellow, I just change the filters. I don't ever want it
Better
getting
safe
into the
than
red.
sorry,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
And so yeah, that you did that this morning. Carl got up at like 4 a.m. I don't recommend
I
that.
got up at 3 because it was so still and so calm, and it was good sleeping.
Which
weather.
is great because we were in a working harbor with
But
tugs everywhere.
This had moved around, and the one big tug with all the lights on it was shining through the window. And
Yeah.
I'm like, we're probably getting close. So I got up, and we were fairly close, but there was no wind.
Yeah.
And then the wind came.
Well, they knew we were there, so they weren't going to
Yeah.
do anything
Oh, yeah.
to
We
jeopardize
weren't.
us or themselves.
We weren't in danger.
And of course, I didn't notice a thing. I sleep really good on the
She
boat.
does.
I'm dead on the boat.
But
Yeah.
don't let him lie to you. He
When-
sleeps through everything too.
Yeah, when the wind hit really hard, the bimini on the top was making so much noise, and we went up and tightened it up.
Yeah. About 6 a.m.
I came up here the other night, walked outside, came back in, went down. You never knew it. And you were on the couch.
That's me.
Yeah. Well.
Had to go check the chain.
Well, we got the anchor done pretty well. The bridle got knotted up, so it took Aaron and I a little bit of effort to get it untangled. So, because I'm not getting up in the middle of the night
Have
if
we
that
got-
thing falls off.
Have we about cleaned all the cockleburrs?
No, they're still on there.
Yeah, I'm still picking Mississippi River cockleburrs out of the bridle.
I'm glad we're in Arkansas though. You
Yeah,
know,
me too.
figure 2 to 3 days to Little Rock, and need to start calling marinas and see how far we get to go this time.
Okay.
You just want pizza.
Hmm?
You just want pizza.
I tell you what,
I do.
if we get to tie off on a slip, a dock somewhere, and there's a pizza restaurant nearby, we're going to go straight for the pizza. We'll come back and fill up the tanks.
Yeah, today, as of today, 14 days.
Yeah.
I have not been off the boat.
I have
Yeah.
not been on land. You
On
were on
land.
you were on the fuel barge one time. But,
Just to
yeah.
check out that other Detroit engine sitting on their
Oh, yeah.
generators.
Well, it still counts.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been on land for 14 days.
It'd be a little while.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't really think of anything else.
Well, that's pretty
Talk
much
about
it.
it.
It wasn't. We did 3 locks. You already talked about that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
One was easy. It was
Just right over
yeah,
the dam.
Yeah, you drove over the dam. The water is so high. And I'm really glad I discovered the Department of Water Prediction and their gauges along the rivers. 'Cause
Corps
it
of
tells-
Engineer, Department of Water Protection.
I know, yeah, the department. I don't know. Water prediction, but anyhow, because I can kind of look ahead and look at the gauge up the river from us and get an idea of how high or low it is.
Right.
So it's a great tool. And that's it.
All right. We'll
The
see you
warden
tomorrow.
has spoken.